You must have heard of foxes, and you must have heard of bats. Have you ever seen a bat the size of a human? These beautiful creatures are called the flying foxes. They have the largest body size of all bats. There are 9 different species of flying foxes. When they open their wingspan, certain flying foxes reach up to 6 feet in width and weigh up to 2.5 pounds. Their 3-foot hand looks like an elongated human hand with lanky, firm fingers. Just like humans, flying foxes have thumbs. These thumbs act like a hook, which enables the bats to climb trees to reach better spots. Their head, which looks a little like a fox's head. This is how they got their name. They have dark colored fur on their whole bodies and legs down to their toes. Unlike most species, large flying foxes are quite fascinating. In fact, the scientific name vampirus has been derived from the Slavic term vampire, that means blood-sucking ghost. But these ghosts love eating fruits and flower and an occasional insect, but it consists primarily a vegetarian diet. They are commonly known as fruit bats. They live in the South Asia, Southeast Asia, Australia, East Africa, and some oceanic islands in the Indian and Pacific Oceans. A Mexican free-tailed bat can reach speeds up to 100 miles per hour, making it by far the fastest mammal on earth. Flying foxes have the interesting capabilities of doing everything upside down. While sleeping, their wings are wrapped around their body and snuggle up in their favorite blanket. Mothers also tend to wrap their baby gently with those enormous wings. And when it's hot, they use those wings to fan themselves. And because these mammals travel from camp to camp in pursuit of food, its mother won't build any permanent nest. With her wings during the day and takes the infant clinging to her body while flying in search of food. Another biggie is whose wings can stretch 4.92 feet from end to end. Its common name is large flying fox, which may not be creative, but it is accurate. Many bats are famous for their ability to emit high-frequency sounds that act as a natural sonar, helping them stalk tasty insects in midair. Flying foxes, on the other hand, lack this talent. Since fruits are stationary, they don't need it. Instead, the critters use a combination of keen eyesight and a sharp olfactory sense to find breakfast. They can smell a tasty treat even if they are over 3 miles away from a snack. Flying foxes use their needle-sharp teeth to bite off a piece of fruit and then squish it on the top of their mouth so they can get all the juice out of it. When they're done, they spit out the rest. Flying foxes are intelligent, social animals that live in large colonies comprised of individuals and family groups. Come nap time, as daytime, they mostly rest as they are nocturnal animals. They roost in trees where they form noisy clusters known as camps. At times they fight over which branch belongs to whom, but rarely get injured. They just make noises. They are lovely creatures. When one bat grows restless, he or she will often abandon the clique and fly several miles away in search of new friends to hang with. They move between camps and are known to travel several thousand miles in a year, visiting many camps. Flying fox numbers in a camp increase and decrease throughout the year depending on the availability of food. Some of these camps have been in use for more than 100 years. Come night, they get more active. Nectar, pollen, and fruits make up the bulk of flying fox's diet. They will also prey on insects when given the opportunity. If you're going to copulate while dangling from a branch, make sure to mind your footing. Before the deed begins, a female will steady herself by grasping her partner's ankles with her feet. Meanwhile, the male's organ might be 1/4 of his total body length. The male then takes both their weights, holding the female by the scruff of her neck with his teeth and curving his body to support her. I'm pretty sure this is not in the Kama Sutra. The bats try to beat the heat by fanning themselves while at rest. When that doesn't work, flying foxes will seek shade and then lick themselves all over to cool their bodies. Also, they lick their hands before flying. Flying foxes are very clean animals that are constantly grooming and cleaning themselves. However, they also communicate by scent. Odors are used to identify camp trees, each other, and also to attract mates. Mothers are able to locate their pups in creche trees by their scent and calls. Nearly 1/4 of the mammal species in the world are bats. 160 of that are fruit bats. Flying foxes are foresters keeping the ecosystem together. If we are to keep the remnants of our forests healthy, we need the flying foxes. The two are inseparable. This is a quote by Dr. Nick Marcus, Chief Conservation Office of Bush Heritage, Australia.